Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. It's now 3:42 in my neighborhood in the USA. Well, I just went shopping and I did a couple. I feel tired and drained because I'm just coming from the doctor up there in Vera. And I just feel tired, but I did this and I have to do a video. So I said, let me do this anyway. So excuse me if I'm not my jolly self today, okay? What I did, I like to buy color green. Here it is. This is color green. Shredded. They cut it up. You know, they cut up the color green. And what I like to do, I like to saute it down. And I let it cool. And then I put it in, separate little bags like these. And then I put them in the other bag, which is my brain today. You know what I mean, the freezer bags. So I put them in these bags because they're smaller. This is enough for me and him, maybe about this amount. And when we're having breakfast or having something on the side for dinner, excuse me. Yeah, on the side for dinner, then we'll normally just use it. So what I did, I washed the collard green. There it is again, shredded collard green. Sometimes I prefer it the other way, but that's okay. There it is. So they already cut it up. So I washed it off 2 times already. And then I put it in salt water this time. I put it in salt water to soak. It's been soaking over 20 minutes. So I'm gonna rinse it off one more time. There it is. I put it like that. And I will rinse it off. This water is good because it has salt in it. So what I will do, I pour it in here. Yeah, I pour it in there. Alrighty. Melo said he wants the water. So what I will do, I'll leave the water for him to use. So what I do, I just take it out like this. There it is. And I let it drain. You can take this now because I'm going to still use it. So you can take this now. Here.
Gonna still use the water?
Yeah, take this water.
So put that on.
I don't want to use it again. I'm using a different one.
That's
Okay, because I'm going to need a container. That's why you need to throw it out.
Okay.
Okay, so this is here. It's going to drip out. I want it to drip dry. And after it drip dry, I'm going to do them individually. So I have onion, scallion. No, I don't have any scallion. Just salt. Just salt.
Okay.
Just have scallion, red onion, white onion. I'm not going to use any green pepper because that thing is green enough already. Red pepper, yellow pepper, and this, my nice little pepper that I love to cut up and use. This one is a cayenne type of pepper. So these are set up to be cut up. And what I'll do, I take a couple chunks of garlic. So I'm cutting enough for all 2. So here's the garlics. What I normally do, I normally do it with a knife, but today I'm going to use this. This crusher is when you want to make meat a little bit tenderized, you can use it to tenderize meat. So I do it like this and I crush it. Here it is. So it's all crushed up and the skin come off real good. There it is. So this garlic will be here also. When I finish, I can cut it up some more. So I'm going to use about 4 or 5 cloves of garlics, Yeah, and these garlic heads are real big. I love to cook with garlic, I love to cook with garlic. Today I'm not my jolly self, so forgive me. Okay. There it is. Alrighty. So all I have to do now is just take off the skins. And I can cut them up some more if I want. Here it is. So I'll just chop this up a little, you know. All right. So this is enough because I didn't show you the other one that I'm going to be doing, you know. I don't know if it's the kale they call skumawiki in Africa or it's the color green.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have some skumawiki also. We call it kale over here. So all of this will be cut up. This is the onion, and I'm going to put the red pepper and the garlic and the other ones into this container, you know, and my other peppers. Alrighty. And this other one is the kale. See? Kale green. K-A-L-E-G-R-E-E-N-S. Greens. So this one is cut up also, but it's not cut up as small as I want. This one is cut small enough, but this one here isn't. So I might cut it up a little bit more, and then I'll do the same procedure by rinsing it off. And after I rinse it off, I'll soak it into the salt water, let it stay there and soak. In the meantime, I'll be doing this. So follow along with me while I finish cut this up, and I'll get back to you. Well, I am back. So basically right now, I finished cutting up the onion. This is thoroughly dripped off. This one is not the kale. This one here is the color green. So I'm doing the color green first. Okay? And now the skumawiki or kale, whatever you call it, washed twice. Then it's in here soaking in some salt water. It's been here for a while. So when I finish, I'm going to just throw off that water, rinse it off, and do the same procedure like I'm going to be doing with that kale. All right, so the color green, I mean. So all of this onion, scallion, you name it, all the goodies are cut up. So what I'm going to do, half and half will be in here. And right now, I have the pot at this moment. The pot is there, waiting to be hot enough so I can put some oil in it and start sauteing this down. I have another piece of honey, so let me finish this one out. Let me finish this here. Okay. So I got a good amount. And then I have something else on the stove. I'm going to be cooking rice and peas tomorrow. I will be cooking rice and peas tomorrow. So I already had the peas soaking from, was it last night? Yes, from last night I had the peas soaking. Or was it this morning?
From the last
I think it's from last night I had it soaking. Let me show it to you. Here it is. They call it light red kidney bean. So I have 2 packs of that. With great value. Beans are beans. So I bought it with the great value. I wish I could get the red one though, but it says light red kidney. So I have no choice. I have to do that. So right now, all of these that I have here, I'm going to bring them over here. So follow along with me right now. Okay, here it is. I'm right there. So the pot is getting hot. I will try and bring this up a little bit more now since I'm going to be right there. Yes, there it is. Good. So right now, this pot is getting real hot. I'm going to put some, I'm going to put some oil in it. So I'll be using some olive oil because I love to cook with my olive oil. Okay, I have all different types of oil. I have grapefruit, seed oil. I have all types of oil. Alrighty. Okay, there it is. So this is hot enough. So I'm going to put some olive oil into the pot. Pot is real hot. And I'm going to use the onion right now and some garlic. So I'm going to put some of this onion, the red and the white onion. When it's almost done, I'm going to put some more in. Then I'm going to put a little garlic. Yes, I will put some more of that again later on into it, you know. Alrighty. So right there, I'm going to cover it up. And I'm going to let it do its own thing. Alright, just for a few minutes. As a matter of fact, I really don't even have to have it cooking down too much because I'm going to put more onion on it. So let me get the cover for this pot. So there it is. Nice. Not putting in any of the red pepper or any of those pepper yet until I'm totally finished. Yeah. So let me throw this in now slowly but surely. I'll be putting in the collard green. It's going to shrink down basically to nothing. When I finish, put it in, I'll get back to you. Okay, so there it is. I'm going to cover it up, push it down. Within no time, it's going to steam down to nothing. And then I'm going to turn it over. It's on 4, I'm going to put it on 3 because I want it to cook properly. Now this is the peas, the light red kidney peas. It's going to be cooked for tomorrow for Thanksgiving, rice and peas. So what I'm basically doing at this moment, last night I put this piece to soak, but it's very tough. And now it's what time? 15 after 4. And I came in here after 2. And since I came in, I've been cooking it. So it's been cooking over 2 hours. And it's still not 100% ready yet. There it is, but it smells so good because I put it in water. There it is. Let me show it to you. So I'm doing a whole lot of things at the same time. So there it is. Nice. Some of them is already cooked, but some is not fully cooked. It's 2 different packs, and maybe that's what caused it too, you know. It's 2 different packages. You know, so one probably is a little bit softer than the other. So I'm going to make sure that I cook it real good. You know. And when it's finished cooked, I'm going to season it up in advance. There it is. I hope you can see it. I can barely see sometimes these days. This phone here not doing so kosher with me these days. There it is. Nice and red and pretty, and it smells good. I mean, it smells very, very good. So while that is there, doing its thing, this is the coconut that I'm going to use. When you shake it, you can hear it. So this one, I'm going to ask Mello to cut it up for me. And this way, I can able to, I want to use this one. I want to use one.
No.
Because you have coconut oil already cooked, it's in there. Okay? Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to cook it down in the coconut. So I'm going to blend it. And then I might probably use 1 or 2 of the bags of coconut. Let me show you. The dried coconut milk. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show you them. Okay. There it is. Yeah, I'm going to use 2 packs of these. It says Caribbean powdered coconut milk because this man is acting up or telling me I shouldn't use it because he wants it for something else, you know. It's been bought here and it's been here for almost 2 weeks now, sit here, you know. And all it's going to do is spoil. But anyway, I'm going to use this if he don't do it, which I prefer because it gives it a much better flavor, you know. And it's 2 coconut he bought. It's right there. You know, so anyway, if I don't use that, I'm going to use this powdered milk. And I'm going to season it up with some, I'm going to use black pepper. So let me put some black pepper. I'm going to put some pimento. Just a few pimento leaves, maybe, yeah, a couple pimento leaves. But I'm not going to use all of that. I won't use all of it. And this is what they call it, it's star. You know, anise star. So I'm going to drop a piece of that in there. Okay. Then the other stuff I'll put in between afterward. Onion, scallion, garlic, thyme, and all of that. So when I reach to that phase, I will let you know, okay? And I'm back. So this is the collard green. It's gonna take a good while to cook. So right now, it's there, taking its time. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to just let it stay right there and slowly cook itself. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the other pot that I have ready for the kale. So I'm going to strain off the kale. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to put a little bit of this, just like I did with the other one. Just a little bit. Turn the stove down low. And I'm going to put a little of the, there it is. You know, I even forgot what this is. I'll tell you, I'm going crazy. It's garlic. All right? So I'm going to leave that for a few minutes. And then what I'm going to do now, while the peas is still cooking, there it is. The peas is very tough. Very, very tough. But I'm going to put some more water in there. Give it a couple more minutes. And then we'll see how that one goes. So at the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'll be back. I'm back. So this is the kale, as they call it, skumawiki. So there it is. Putting it in there. It's rinsed off again after it's been into the water for about 25 minutes or more or longer. Soaking. And then I'll rinse it off again. And after I finish rinsing it off, I'll let it drain. You know, so it don't make a mess of the place. And there it is. I'm going to cover it up just like how I did the collard green. That's the collard green there. This one will cook faster than the collard green. Much faster. Much, much faster than the collard green. This is more tender. So right now I'm going to just cover it up and leave it for a couple of minutes. While this is here, cooking for another 5-10 minutes. Well, I am back again. So what I intend to do now is to take some of this here. Probably better off with using some warm water to do it. So I'm going to take this, which is a Caribbean Dream coconut powder. And I'm going to slowly mix it up. I think 2 pack will do. 2 pack will do. 2 pack will do. So I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna mix it up with some warm water. You know, wonder if I should use cold water. Probably better off with cold water, because if I use warm water, it's gonna really give it a mess it up and make it get thick, you know, so I don't want to do that. So let me use some regular water and stir it around. So that's what I'm gonna do till it get to a nice consistency, you know. I'm using a fork. And then I'm gonna pour it in the pot. But I'm not gonna cover the pot. I'm gonna leave the pot uncovered. So there it is, right here. It's all completely done. So I'm wondering if I should use 3, you know, because I want it to really be good. I'm gonna use 3 packs. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use 3 packs. I'll be back when I finish. Okay, I'm back. So here it is. There it is. So this one is still cooking. This one is the color green. And as I said, the color green, I don't have no meat or anything in there. You know, no meat into it. Basically, I didn't put any seasonings yet. And I've been using water putting into it, but this time I'm gonna put some broth in it now this time. So the broth can really give it a nice flavor, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna cook that down in the broth. Cover it up and let it cook some more. And the same thing I'm gonna do with this one also. The reason I wish I didn't buy it already pre-cut. Because when I don't buy it pre-cut, I like to do it myself. It might take some time, but I prefer to do it myself. Because what I would normally do, I would clean the stem. This is the stems. If you go into one of my videos, you'll see. These are the stems. And what I normally do, I take a knife. When I buy it whole, instead of having it pre-cut, I take the stem like this, and I take off the thick part of the stem, and I put all the stem together first, and I cut it up very small, very, very small. Then I pre-cook that first. Then after I pre-cook that, when I know it's almost done, I would cut up the leaves and put the leaves afterward. And it cooks much better. When you buy pre-cut like this, I don't like it. And it takes too long. Too long to cook. Even with this one too. I would have done the same thing. Take it just like how I do callaloo, and I take those little streaks off the stem. And I would just cook the stems first, and then afterward I do that. But that's okay. Now you see it's 3 hours now since this peas has been cooking. 3 hours since this red peas has been cooking. You hear me? But I think it cooks now. It better be cooked. Now that I give it another 11 minutes or so. Yes. Some of them, what happened I think is because I put 2 different packs. One pack was much softer than the other one. So that's why. So I'm going to still let it cook for another 10 minutes. And after it finishes, I'm going to put all my seasoning in it, like onion, scallion. And as a matter of fact, I can start putting, this is 3 packs. Look at this. 3 packs of that coconut milk. So I'm going to put it in there now, nice and thick. So I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to pour it in. Nice. And maybe I might even use some broth, some beef broth, to finish, put the rest of water with it, you know? Yes. Because it's 2 packs, and I don't think I'm going to cook all both packs, but I'm going to still have liquid with some of them in there. So Let me do it like this. I'm gonna have to be very careful not covering it up, because if I leave it covered up, it's gonna spill all over on me. So there it is. Nice. So this is gonna be for the rice and peas tomorrow. Nice and pretty. So right now, I'm gonna put in some scallions. After I think it cooked for about 10 minutes. I'll put a little bit of the thyme in it now though. Yeah, put a little thyme. Yeah, kick it up a notch. Yeah. And then later on, when it finished, I'll put all the seasoning in there, like garlic, onion, scallion, you know, all the goodies. I already have pimento in there already. And I also have some clove and starness in it. So I'm not gonna cover it up, because if I cover it up, it's gonna stay there and it's gonna boil over on me. So I have to be very careful. I have to watch it. So I'm gonna give it a 10 minutes while these are still cooking down. I'll get back to you. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm putting in some red onion, all my goodies, you know, all the goodies. I'm putting it in there. And I have a little bit leave. I already put in my thyme. I put in some basil, some clove, some, my favorite, this woman told me, Everglades season, some black pepper, okay, black pepper. All right. And I always love to use my Maggi season. Some people don't like it, but I like it. So I make sure I use my Maggi season into it. I haven't put any salt as yet. I'm going to watch and see what happened. So there it is. And turn it over like this. And I'm going to let it go on until it's properly cooked. You know, if not, I got a little more season I can put in there. You know. And this is cooked down in some broth. I have this one in the beef broth and that one in the chicken broth. You know. So if it needs to cook more, I'll use some warm water into it. None of these things have any meat into it. You know. You can put meat if you want, whatever your desire of meat you can put in there. Chicken, beef, pork, whatever you want, you can put into your stuff. So I'm going to cover it up again, let it cook some more. Okay. It's stuck onto that, yeah. I'm going to cover it. So this is finished. And I'm going to check it. I already put some seasoning there. Let me clear it. I already put in onions, scallion, thyme, garlic, pimento, you name it. All the goodies, black pepper and all of that. I did not put any salt. So I'm going to taste it and see if it's okay. If not, then I'll put a little salt to it. Because it's been cooking over 10-15 minutes. With the coconut, oh, beautiful. But I could do with a little salt. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in it. And then afterward, that's it. Yeah. Like a tablespoon of salt. That should do it. And then after that, I'm going to just leave it. I'm going to give it like another 5 more, 10 more minutes. And then that will be it. If it need any extra seasoning tomorrow, I will, no, this belongs to this. And this belongs to this, yeah. So, that's it until I reach my point again. Well, I am back. Well, I did not put any salt in this one or that one. All the seasons that you see I put in it was enough. Because most of these seasons have salt into it, you know. Let me put my glasses on because right now I can't see without my glasses. Okay, I put my glasses on. And this is finished. Let me show it to you how beautiful it looks. Okay. It's finished. I turned the stove off. But there it is. There it is. Bubbling up like anything else. It smells so good. Smell delicious. So I'm going to leave it like this. And I want it to get cool. Because I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. So I just leave it out, let it stay there and cool for the night, for the day. And then I'll finish. There it is, turned off. This one is still on. Both of them is still on. Because, you know, I like them soft and tender. This one will cook much faster than this one here. You know? So what I do, I just keep adding liquid into it. You know? This one said another 5 minutes and it should be done. And I did not put any salt, as I said, into it. The only thing I regret doing was to buy cut. I always buy them and I cut them up and strip them myself. It takes a longer time because the stems were not stripped. They just cut it up, and when they cut it up, they still charge you for cutting it up extra, but that's okay. Now I learned my lesson. I will not be lazy again. I will always make sure I buy them just like I normally buy them in the stems, you know, the long stems, and I take care of them myself. But so far they taste very good without any salt. So I put a little black pepper, a little onions, scallion, garlic, all the goodies, whatever you feel like putting into it, and just cook it down, saute it down. And this time, because I keep using so many liquid, I decided to put some chicken broth in one and beef broth in the other one. And while I cook down the coconut milk with, I cooked the peas first. The peas took about 3 hours to cook. Then afterward, you see what I did. I took the 3 packs of coconut milk because I was going to use the real coconut. But Melbourne told me, no, I should leave his coconut. He said I should leave his coconut alone. So I decided not to use that. I used 3 packs of this. And what I do, when I took it out, and I put it into a cup, and I stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Because the peas were already cooking 3 hours. And another thing, I used 2 different packs of peas. 1 pack of the peas cooked before the other. So I had to let it continue cooking till the other one cooked. I'm not feeling so good today. I don't know why. I'm having a headache, and I came from the dentist, and I'm having a headache, and I don't feel so good at all, you know. But I'm not my jolly self as I normally be, so forgive me. Even I'm having a ache into my ears and into my head and my eye and my mouth. And it's the first I've been to a dentist and feel like this. So this should be finished. I'm not going to be eating anything. These are just prepared. And when they finish, I'm going to leave them, let them dry. They're going to be dried. And after they dry out, cool out, after it's finished cool, this is the beautiful Marie. Check her out. Isn't she beautiful? Look at her. Isn't she lovely? Even though she's not feeling too well today. Even my ears hurt, you know. So when they're all cool, I'll put them in small Ziploc bags. I'll take them and I'll put them in small Ziploc bags. And after I put them in the Ziploc bag, I put them in the freezer. And I'll slowly take it when I'm having breakfast or have it as a side dish for my dinner. I'm sorry. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I forget when I finish this, if I forget to let you know, please subscribe to the beautiful Marie and Mello, the handsome Mello. This is not me. I'm always jolly. I'm having a very terrible headache. But I still try to cook for y'all to let y'all see what's going on. You can do the same thing. But one thing I would recommend you not to do, don't bite in the package. Bite as the way it is there in the stem. But if you want, you can do it, you know. It's just that you're going to have to cook it a long time. Because these would have been finished cooked already if I had had it done the way I wanted to. So this is it. This one is turned off and it's gonna stay in cool. This one here is almost done. I'm just gonna let the liquid go down a little bit, and I tasted already and it tastes very good. Same thing goes for this one. Let me show them to you before I finish my video. Here it is. There it is. There it is. This one is a color green. You know, color green take a good while to cook, you know. Yes, collard green takes a long time to cook. People love to cook it down with pork and ham hock and all those things. But I don't. I just cook it by the way it is, just by itself with my nice seasoning. And this one here is my kale. And this one just need a few more minutes, about 3-4 more minutes. And then I'm going to turn it off, okay? So that's it. I did 3 things in one time. And this is preparation. None of this is not to heat right now. This is just preparation, you know. And sometimes it's good to pre-do things so it makes life easier on you, you know. You don't have to cook all the time. I don't know. You take it easy. Take it easy. This is the beautiful Marie saying bye. Love you all. Sad Day Adventure. How are you, my son? Otanga Jr. All of you, all the names, everyone. Liliana, Resurrection, everybody. And I heard that Radhika is not feeling well. I hope you feel better, baby girl. I'll be praying for you. For Sky, I am Avon, all of you. Love you. Until the next video, take it easy. Ta-ta. And one more thing. Wherever you're going, whether you're going out or you're coming in, you ask the Almighty to take you going out safe and all the people that surround around you. And when you get back, you thank Him for bringing you back safe. Whether it's your home or anywhere you went and return. May the good Lord bless and keep you. May His countenance rise with you and keep you in good peace and harmony. Be good to yourself. And if y'all can't be good, be careful. Remember, Marie and Mela love you. I'm not feeling well at all. I'm going to just turn the video off. And I will see you all. I don't know what happened. I'm going to drink some water, take me a vitamin C, and I'm going to lay down and rest until the next video. Marie love you. All of you. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Hasta la mañana. Au revoir. Later. Bye-bye. Take it easy.